Now, many of you out there will have what we're all led to believe is the Alde heating system, which is an upgrade over warm air. I found quite a few problems with this, and I actually find the overall performance of it much worse than a bog basic S system. It's slow to warm up, it's slow to react, and I thought, wonder what I could fix on that. So the system's very lazy, and we ended up with a lot of temperature hysteresis. And what that means is there's a very large band between the system reacting to a cold room and overshooting the set point temperature and overheating the room. So for example, I'd set it at 22, it would drop to 18, and then it would go up to 23, 24, measured temperature. Ignoring what it says on the screen, the computer's doing what it thinks is right, but it's got garbage data going in because it can't see the right room temperature. So what Alde and a lot of online content creators will do is tell you to go and fit an external temperature sensor, which is quite an easy upgrade for one of these. You just run a little cable, clip it in the back of some jumper ports on the back, you're away. 40, 50 quid, something like that. Save you money, you don't need to do it, it's a complete waste of time. You can get this system working for free, better. All you need to do is pop the cover off at the bottom. I just push it up, 4 little clips. In the bottom left-hand side is the thermocouple that the instrument's using to measure the air temperature. It's contained in this airspace in here. That's the problem. It's got no ventilation. It's taking time to react, for the air to get warm on the outside, pass through the cover, warm the air up on the inside, and then the stat to be able to measure that and respond accordingly to it. So all I did is I took my little trim removal tool, I bent those 2 little legs down on that prong so the sensor sticks out a little slightly. I drilled a 3.5mm hole in the bottom cover, right in the exact position where that sensor is, and then I just pop that bottom piece on 4. The little tip of that thermocouple starts to protrude out, snap that back on, done. You will now see that thermocouple responds accurately to the room temperature within a few seconds. There's no latency in it at all, there's no inertia in it, and the actual temperature inside in the van is nice and flat, horizontal now. It's really woken the system up because I was so dismayed with it. So do that, costs you nothing, takes you about 10 minutes. Just be very careful where you drill the hole, and don't grab the thermocouple with any pliers or long nose pliers because it will just crack and shatter. It's very delicate. You only need to use a fingertip or a cocktail stick just to massage it into the right spot. But there you go, job done. Just one small caveat, just to make everyone aware that there's going to be a little bit more wear and tear on your Alde boiler underneath your seat. Because it's measuring the temperature so much more reactively, it's going to do a little bit more of the on-off cycles perhaps. If someone opens the door, gust of cold air comes in every now and again, it's going to react to that quicker than it would have done before, whereas perhaps it would have ignored it because it would have kind of had a buffering effect. I think the overall trade-off for a gas valve replacement or a solenoid valve replacement in an undetermined period of time, perhaps 5-10 years in the future, is probably somewhat outweighed by maybe the amount of gas that I'm going to be saving when I'm off grid, or just the general comfort and use of the vehicle. For me, still a no-brainer, but just be aware, a bit more wear and tear.